Hi there, Gerard Evans from iMoneyExperts.com here to review work from no home, and more particularly to give you a sneak preview as to what it looks like once you get inside the members area, which is what you're staring at on the screen right now. So, how to make $12,614 on vacation with just a laptop and the internet is the claim. And essentially the way that they are saying you can do this is by building affiliate websites and doing all the sort of search engine optimization, video promotion and so on and so forth to get them to the top of the search engines and making your money that way. The first thing I would say is obviously there's a lot of products out there that claims to do this kind of thing, and I would say this one, made incidentally by Peng, Joon and Chow, this is the real deal. I would say I've been through it with a fine-tooth comb, and it is very good indeed. So what have we got here? We've got, obviously, here's the home page. There's a introductory video, and also they take you through essentially what's in what the contents of the website are. So let's start by having a look at all that over on the left here. If you can't see it properly, I'd suggest you blow the screen up to full screen here, because then you'll be able to read it okay. So yeah, picking your market, it takes you through Market Samurai, how to use it. Then finding a hot trend. Obviously the idea here basically is to find what's about to be launched. He knows his stuff here. He goes through exactly what to do to find things like that, what's about to be launched, and then so you're ready, with your affiliate website when it does launch, essentially. What type of things to promote, generating domain name ideas, staying plugged in. So this is basically all about knowing the market, researching the market, and then we move on to the basics, buying your domain and WordPress. Obviously, if you're a beginner, you're going to need to know exactly how to set things up from scratch, and it's very good. And one of the things I really like about work from no home is the fact that if you're a total beginner, that's great. It's really good plain English. No blinding you with science or geek talk, which is absolutely, spot on, really. But also, if you've been in the game a while, there's a lot of really, really valuable stuff as well that's worth way more than the actual price they're charging for it, regarding things like SEO, particularly what not to do. Because as we know, since Google Panda and Penguin, what not to do is a seriously important issue. Okay, then we move on to content creation. Again, how to write stuff in the post-Panda Penguin world, basically, so that it doesn't get punished. And I guess you could say that in a world where a lot of people are getting punished, you can actually take advantage of that, by not doing all the kind of the bad old habits that are no longer useful. So he talks about content creation, about what to write on the first page, about supplemental pages, video content, about spinning. He's very, very clued up on spinning as well, and basically the sort of concept here as it's presented is that spinning can still work. Spinning articles, this is for those who don't know what spinning is, probably suggest it's best Google for an in-depth explanation. So he says, yeah, you can still spin things, but you've got to be very particular and very careful for Google to still accept that kind of thing. Which leads us nicely, of course, into SEO, search engine optimization, which is the next section. And I'm incredibly impressed by what he says about search engine optimization in general, really. This, as it says in the written review that you can see below, this on its own is worth way, way more than the whole product is being charged for, really. So, SEO backlinking, what not to do. Very big these days, as we know, very kind of contemporary and current, and you really need to know what not to do, but also, of course, you need to know what to do. So he goes through that, initial linking, content-based backlinking, forum signatures and blog comments, guest posting, and advanced backlinking strategies. Then standout techniques, essentially is kind of supplemental marketing via press releases and via YouTube videos, such as the one you're watching right now. Okay, then he goes into outsourcing. So just in case you are just living one long holiday, as the title of this product would suggest, then you can outsource various work, of course, and he goes into that. Um, and yeah, basically that's a good kind of solid grounding in outsourcing if you're not familiar with it. So that's all of that stuff to kind of to sort of comment on the quality of it. It's all really really good quality. It's clearly done by people who know what they're talking about. This is not a scam. It's not people just kind of winging it. This is people who really do know their stuff. If you Google the names of the people involved, Peng, Joon and John Chow, you will realise that they do know their stuff. Okay, then we move on to the 30-day action plan. And this is brilliant if, like almost every internet marketer I've ever met, if you are, and myself for that matter, if you're prone to procrastination, then this is really fantastic. You know, day 1, find a topic and domain name. Day 2, keyword research and domain pickup. Day 3, set up your account. Day 4, content planning and writing. They're the wrong way around for some reason on this. Day 5, post your content. Day 6, promote your site. Day 7, article marketing. Day 8, continue search engine optimization. Day 9, review rankings. Day 10, launch, review results, and so on for a whole 29-day action plan. And on day 30, you get to take a break. This is really, really good stuff in terms of setting out a plan that you can follow. And as I say, if you are subject to procrastination, if you're buying a lot of products and not using them, but you know, all that kind of thing, then this is the solution. This is where you can just do something every day to move everything forwards. And all in all, this is really, really a quality product, I would say. The combination of those two parts of it, you know, all the in-depth tutorials, so you really know what's going on, and it's presented with a lot of expertise. Then the second part, the 30-day action plan, just takes you through it, holds your hand all the way through the process, and by the end of it, if you do follow this to the word, you will be making money, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's the contents. Up here you can see some drop-down menus, picking your market. Then we've got the basics, purchasing a domain, blah blah. Content creation. I'll just let you have a little look at the drop-down subjects here. Search engine optimization, backlinking, standout techniques, outsourcing, your 30-day action plan, and then on top of all of that, we've got something called Done For You templates. And what this is just an awful lot of stuff. It's kind of tucked away, but this, if you use this properly, this could very, very much set you up for starting a new business. So basically what we've got is PLR articles, ready-made websites, products, graphics. Anybody who's familiar with PLR, which incidentally stands for private label rights, will know that you can't just use this off the bat, or you shouldn't really just use this off the bat. You're going to have to put your own stamp on it, rework it. But if you look at all this, if you look at the amount of subjects we've got here, this is all on top of everything I've just said, basically. Various different niches and all sorts of things inside it. Inside each one, it's incredible value for money. And if you're looking to get started in this world, the world of internet marketing, then work from no home comes thoroughly recommended, really thoroughly recommended. So what I suggest you do is click on the link below, have a look at the sales page, and obviously make your own mind up. But from this end, I think it's brilliant. I wish you all the very best of luck with it. And if you want to read a full review at imoneyexperts.com, please do. Or if you want to go straight to the sales page, please do. Thank you.